Good evening everyone and welcome to my next vlog. Just wanted to say how great it is to see everyone posting up their vlogs over the last day or so, and it's great to see everyone kind of jumping on board. Today I wanted to talk to everyone about basically my philosophy and why I got started doing these vlogs and also launching my new brand, which is called Razor Sharp. So from a very young age, I really started investing in myself. I attended at a very young age a lot of seminars, business workshops. Some of my leaders and inspirations over the years have been, the people such as Tony Robbins. I've followed Simon Sinek a lot, and I'll do a video specific on him and his book. Gary Vaynerchuk. These guys have been people who have been, always looking up to over the last few years, but even before that, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and just kind of going to seminars and workshops that help me be a better version of myself. And so today's video is really to get everyone thinking about how important it is to invest in your brain. I kind of have a saying that you should keep your brain, we should treat your brain like a bank account. The same way as you deposit money into a bank account and you like to see that grow, you should and you will need to, if you want to be different in your field, is always invest in your brain. So when you come across something that's great, make sure that you really engage with it, practice with it, and ensure that you embed it in your brain, that if you woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning, you could just kind of recite that framework or that pattern or that method or process. So you really need to understand that when you invest in your brain and your knowledge, knowledge is power. And I truly know that has been a real big game changer for me. I sometimes feel like I have a very broad knowledge, and I don't give myself enough credit of the knowledge that I actually have. So maybe some of these golden nuggets, as I shared during this vlog challenge and as I put together my Razor Sharp brand, the reason why I started Razor Sharp was because I wanted to start sharing what I know. I guess it's very powerful what's in my mind, and I wanted to give myself a platform that I could, one, talk about these things that I know that could be golden nuggets, and I sometimes don't know that other people don't know it. So as I share things, people will be like, wow, how do you know this? And I kind of go, wow, it's not common sense. Maybe there is, some value in the information that I know. So that's the reason why I started the Razor Sharp, but also to create a community of people that are helping each other. I've got a great mate, Peter, who, always says, together we are better. And I definitely agree with that. I take that very personally, and I'll expose a few more things that I'm working on as the vlogs go along, and also as the Razor Sharp brand kind of comes to life. So at the moment, I'm in early days in regards to logos and video and audio, intros and a bit of a structure of how this podcast is going to go. So the Razor Sharp is a podcast. But the other reason why I did it is because I want to learn more. And a great way for me to learn more is to get other experts to come on my show or join my podcast or my community of people and share with my community and myself these great golden nuggets, and keep filling my mind and making those deposits of these golden nuggets. So I really just wanted to share that with you today. Invest in your brain, in your knowledge. And really, I know Anthony Robbins says this as well. He was down to his last, I think it was $500 or $1,000, and he was living out of his car, and he went to a seminar because he wanted to invest that last bit of money that he had into himself, so that way he could turn that into, the success that he's done today. And I'm not saying you need to get to your last dollar and invest that into yourself, but I really do think there's a benefit of getting around the like-minded people, the right group. I always say your tribe, creates your vibe. Sorry, your vibe attracts your tribe. Both ways it works. But it's, it really is the right vibration that you give out into the universe. The right people will come your way. Like, I'll be honest with you, this is like day 2 and 3. It depends when I post this video, but people are already starting to reach out with me. Let's do coffee, let's do lunch. Wow, you're on amazing things. I want to be part of this and that. And this is the beginning. And I'm doing this after hours. I work full time. for a very large digital agency, and I love the team and I love what I do, but I want to give back and I want to share the knowledge that I have. And this is kind of like a little bit of a hobby project for me. And it's just about leaving the legacy and leaving, a bit of a story of what I've been able to do and create impact. 2016 for me is very much about massive action, and 2017 is for impact. So I don't have a lot of long-term goals. I really feel like, and goals will be another topic of these videos, but goal setting for me has been very, powerful. But if you're not thinking the right way and your brain isn't exposed to these different techniques and ideas and thoughts, you really will start having some limiting beliefs. So really, when you're sitting there thinking about whether you're going to do that next course or whether you should buy that little ebook or even audiobooks, like they're $14 for a subscription on Audible. It gives you one book a month. If you can get through 12 books a month for under $150, like that shit will change your life. It just allows you to think differently. It allows you to connect with people at a different level. And I'll be honest, like when I meet people and we have a book that's in common, you automatically get to this level that you kind of go like, yeah, they know it. And for me, that book is Start With Why by Simon Sinek. As I said before, that'll be a separate video, but anyone who's read that book and I connect with them, there's just this instant understanding of what we want in life and understanding our why and our purpose. So, but nugget tonight is invest in yourself, invest in your brain, make deposits, just the same as you save money, save knowledge into your brain, invest in yourself. And I truly believe that that is one of the, true 1%ers that will set you apart from the rest. So go out there, make some mess, get around the Razor Sharp brand. You'll see more of it kind of evolving as this month. I'm setting up the podcast and I'm planning on exposing some of that setup through these vlogs. So I guess my theory behind that is always sharpen the saw. And if you've read the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, you'll know exactly what I mean. If you don't, Google it. It's habit number 7, and it is sharpen the saw. So that's where Razor Sharp comes from. And look forward to having you join me on the journey of setting up this podcast and this brand and sharing these little bite sizes of information. So stay safe. Hope everyone's enjoying the vlog challenge, and looking forward to seeing more and more people get on board. It's not too late. It's better to start a few days later than not doing it all. Take massive action, because 2016 is going to be massive. Thanks, guys.